relationships have to be worth the effort. बहुत सारी emphasis दी जाती है जिंदगी में रिश्तों को, relationships को. Topic of the video today is, are relationships always worth it, or are like, how do you evaluate, like, relationships are above everything? And especially in Indian society, I think all Asian societies, but India particularly is very, very relationship oriented. India may, like, firstly, the biggest relationship is just the family, and family is everything. And maybe it is rightly so, but everything is thoda. No, it is not everything, right? Obviously there are other things in life, but yeah, family is probably fair to say ki family is most important. And then there are friends which are important, and then if you notice, a lot of business in India also happens on relationships. All over the world it happens on relationships, but India mein thoda zyada hi hota hai. And then who knows who, and connections is also, it's all kind of relationships. Everything is driven by relationships. And the question then becomes that, are relationships the most important thing then in life? And it's not something we think about. You Because the popular answer, the popular opinion, and the politically correct opinion is always, यार हाँ, relationships everything. यार relationship, मेरा परिवार, मेरा family, मेरे बच्चे, मेरी girlfriend, मेरा boyfriend, मेरी husband, मेरी wife, everything is that. It's all that, man. What else is there in life? Things, there are other things in life, but that's not the point is not comparing one versus the other. I think everything in life has a boundary. Everything in life has to be done in moderation, believe it or not. And this is what the Buddha used to say. Buddha said that the middle path and is the hardest path. He actually said that it's easier to, I don't know if he said it, or is the internet says he said it, I don't know. Someone wise definitely said ki it's easier to, like, overeat. Of course, very easy to do that. And it's easy to, even like relatively easier to starve for a couple of days and not eat at all, than it is to eat in moderation for the whole life. Moderately चीजें करना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है लोगों के लिए. It's very difficult to maintain that balance and boundaries in everything is very important. And why I'm saying this is that some relationships are not worth it. It's true. Some relation, I'm not saying which relationship. I'm not saying ki chacha is worth it and bua is not worth it. ऐसी बात नहीं कह रहा. Some relations are worth it and some relations are not worth it. And it is not even, I would say, it is not even necessary that the more biological a relation is, the more important it is. I know it's a controversial statement, but just I truly believe this, that people need to behave well in relationship. So every relationship has its boundaries, and every relationship has its purpose, and every relationship must be evaluated. I'm going to be really honest, is what is it giving you and what is it taking from you. एक रिश्ता जब भी आप रखते हो, आपको, आई थिंक, ज़रूरी है लाइफ में सोचना कि इस रिश्ते से मुझे क्या मिल रहा है और मैं क्या इस रिश्ते को दे रहा हूँ, राइट? अब आप बोलोगे सर ऐसे कैसे कह सकते हो, राइट? ऐसे कैसे कह सकते हो, क्योंकि कुछ रिश्ते तो सिर्फ़ ज़िम्मेदारी होते हैं, राइट? ऐसे कोई बोलने लग जाए कि यार अब तो मेरे माँ-बाप ओल्ड हो गए हैं। दे आर लाइक, सपोजिंग किसी के माँ-बाप 70, 80, 90 के हो जाएँ। बोलो यार अब इनको, मेरे को इनसे क्या मिल रहा है? तो वेल, आपको क्या मिल रहा है कि यू आर इमोशनली close to them. I mean, they are the people who brought you in this world, and they cared for you, and you're very attached to them. You have so many memories with them, and you do care for them. तो आपको अभी भी मिल रहा है. They may not be feeding you and they may not be paying your fees, but they are still giving you a lot in terms of their love, in terms of how much they care for you. Nobody else in the world will care for you like your parents. So I think in that case it's very, very clear कि आपको मिल रहा है. So in that way, when I say कि आपको उस रिश्ते से क्या मिल रहा है, a lot of people take it the wrong way. They say, oh, so everything is a deal. मतलब everything is a transaction. किसी से क्या फायदा पहुंच रहा है आपको, आप वो देखते हो. It's not फायदा. It's not money. It's not material. And it's not even like a cut and dry transaction. But I think somewhere down the line, you have to see ki, okay, I love my parents a lot. I really like making them happy, and I like caring for them, and I like spending time with them, and this, that. And I don't have to do that much to get that. I mean, I just have to be myself. I just have to be respectful. I have to make sure I call them. I have to make sure I've done enough. I care for them. Okay, this relationship is very, very good, and I must have it. And I must even not only have it, make it better, right? Same applies for your brothers and sisters, and even your boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife. It does apply. Why am I in this relationship? मुझे क्या मिल रहा है और मुझे क्या नहीं मिल रहा है? Now, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आपको सब कुछ मिल रहा है. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि you may not have problems. But on balance, you can say, okay, I get these five things. I don't get these three things. These three things are so bad only in this relationship. But what am I giving? I give my time, I give my effort, I give this. I'm giving this much emotion into this. Okay, overall, I want to keep it. You know, the net effect is still ki, I'm getting something, I'm giving something. क्योंकि दोस्तों मेरी बात आपको चाहे चुभे या पता नहीं मे बी यू फील लाइक आई एम बीइंग टू प्रैक्टिकल एंड टू अनइमोशनल बट रिश्ते गिव एंड टेक ही होते हैं. Now, I thought I've given you examples of very close relationships, which are like pretty clear. People want to keep them. These are the closest, your immediate family and spouses and whatever. But now let's go to next level. Like take people like friends, where it gets a little trickier. There are friendships, and friendships give you happiness. You like spending time with them. You like sharing your life with them. आपको you want दुख सुख बांटना जिसे कहते हैं वो आपको अच्छा लगता है उनके साथ, right? But there are some friendships which go in a very weird direction, right? You're spending time with them, but you are always the one making the effort to spend time. They are not making the effort. You're spending maybe money on them, and you are the only one doing it, and they're not doing it. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's not about the kulche chole you brought them. But if you bought them kulche chole last 10 times, kulche chole and then dosa and this, and they never treat you, I mean, it is something. Should you not think about it? Should you just say नहीं नहीं ऐसे नहीं होता, रिश्ते रिश्ते होते हैं, अनकंडीशनल होता है. अनकंडीशनल तो कुछ नहीं होता यार लाइफ में. मे बी माँ बाप का प्यार होता है थोड़ा. But even there, I mean, the limits are tested. If you don't behave nicely, then where will the unconditional love be? So I think you have to, and you know it. When I'm saying this video, and if you're watching this video, कहीं ना कहीं आपके दिमाग में वो एक दो लोगों का चेहरा घूम रहा है. Where you are questioning कि यार ये रिश्ता जो है ना, I am not sure. Is it worth it in my life or not? Now, if you want to be happy, if you want to be successful, if you want जिंदगी में आप खुश रहो, then you have to do this audit of all your key relations. Not every relationship, not like a neighbor you meet once a year. It doesn't matter there. But especially the 10, 15, 20 people in your life, depending on how social you are, you have to ask yourself, yaar, is it worth it? Or is it like I give so much energy and I get nothing in return? It could be that for a while you feel कि यार आजकल मैं ज़्यादा दे रहा हूँ, इससे मुझे कम मिल रहा है. That's okay. I'm giving 100, I'm getting 90. Okay, that's no reason to break it. You can't always win. 100 you give and you get 150. It's not always possible. But if you say, I'm giving 100, I'm getting 10 or 0 or 20, 30. And this is not just this week. This is last month, last year. देख साल से मैं देख रहा हूँ. So you give it time also to conduct this audit and your study. And then you realize, यार, ये तो मेरा कट रहा है. So I think in those cases, it's better to like withdraw from the relationship. Should you withdraw completely, 100%? I don't know. Some places you can't. If they are your relatives, you can't completely withdraw. But at least you can say, okay, mentally, emotionally, I will not invest so much. You know? And in friends, same. You pull back. You stop making as much effort. See, अगर वो आपको 10 दे रहे हैं, आप 100 दे रहे हो, तो आप 100 क्यों दे रहे हो? या तो आप उनसे 10 का 20, 40, 50 करा लो. वो नहीं हो रहा है तो आप 10 का 50 करो, 50 का 25 करो और 25 का 5 कर दो. हो सकता है 0 भी कर दो. Sometimes relationships have to end. I mean, they do end, whether I say it or not. Relationships do end in this life, and they normally end when the person feels, मुझे क्या मिल रहा है? You can't take that away. from relationship. You can't just say, "Arey, that's just a very selfish, greedy way of looking at things. You have to be selfless. Then only you have friends." Yeah, you have to be a little selfless. Yes, you have to give. You have to give first. I agree with that. But you can't give, and get nothing. How will you be happy then? My channel here is to make sure you are happy. Now, a lot of it is about career and success, which again is a big thing people want, and it does give them happiness. But that's not the only thing. Relationships can make you happy or unhappy. So it's important, I think, I tell you that some relationships are not worth it. And only you can decide. Are you giving 100? Are you getting 110, 200, 500, 50? You can live with 70, 80, but you can't live with 10. So do that audit, and the people, especially of the people who are close to you, and especially of the people whose face is coming to your head when I'm saying this video. You know? Yeah. Speaking of relationships, why don't we make a relationship closer? If you're watching this video and not subscribed, why don't you subscribe? क्या हो जाएगा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा? हाँ? कोई commitment थोड़ा ना है lifelong. आप you just maybe get an update. It'll help the channel. It'll grow it. YouTube will feel ये channel grow कर रहा है, लोगों को दिखाते हैं. So if you think it's good content, yeah, it'll show. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and more than anything, keep improving yourself all through life. Take care. Hi guys, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, do like, subscribe, share, and comment. And to invite me as a speaker at your event, please contact my team at the contacts here and also given in the description below. Take care.